At 0 March 30, 2019, the UK officially left the EU. This divorce was once the focus of the whole world. While the EU groom tried to hold on, the British bride was still determined to leave. After more than 5 years, many British people have fought again. There are many people who once voted in favor, but now they turn around and blame themselves for not voting against it. So why did the UK implement Brexit, and why do many people regret it? Let's find out in this video. First, we must mention what benefits will be gained if the UK Brexites. When leaving the EU, Britain will no longer have to follow treaties that the UK considers too biased against the EU. From import and export to taxes, competitive prices, the market. If the UK leaves the EU, it will be more free. Goods from other countries will be subject to tax rates set by the UK, using the British pound directly and subject to censorship by the British system. In addition, Brexit also helps the UK tighten passports to limit the number of EU people coming to the UK to work thanks to the free visa regulations of EU countries, thereby making competition for jobs less severe and harsher. However, those are the predictions of economists, or at least those who believe in them. In fact, many small business companies have fallen into difficulties due to procedural issues. Previously, if they were under one roof, products from the UK could only take 2 weeks to be exported to other Europe countries. Now, a series of paperwork and censorship will make those shipments take months. As for travel restrictions, seemingly beneficial for the UK, this makes young people extremely frustrated. When previously they could comfortably travel in Austria, work in Germany, and get married with a Spanish, study in the Netherlands, and then return to the UK easily, now they have to spend more time applying for visa and all. Humanity was not at peace, but it was also a matter of time when COVID-19 and the Ukraine-Russia war made Brexit Britain's biggest mistake. When support and supplies were disrupted, leading to disrupting supply chains and causing costs and inflation to rise, causing the economy to fall into crisis for many years. That's why there have been many opinions expressing regret for Britain's decision to leave the EU. In fact, this not only happened recently, but right after the Brexit results came out, many people rushed to apply for visas in the EU, and even voted immediately afterwards to stop Brexit. Objectively speaking, the number of people who agree and disagree with Brexit is approximately the same, just slightly more than 50%, yet the government hastily carried out Brexit. A survey also showed that the majority of young people did not vote because they thought Brexit would not happen, and in the end they were surprised by the results. The phrase regret is a combination of Brexit and regret, and then spread across the newspapers. Even with the British government having many mixed opinions, Boris Johnson also faced many challenges when he was unable to revive the British economy. After he resigned, Ms. Liz Truss could not last more than 2 months, enough to feel the pressure from the economic crisis. In general, Brexit has not given the British people what they expected, so it is understandable that they show opposition. In fact, if it hadn't been for unexpected changes from the world, Brexit would probably have brought Britain more than it lost. But this can also be seen as a measure for the economy that was once the ruler of the world.